What's up guys, T-Rex and Mixtape God right here with TREXmedia.com, my personal website where you can actually find all of my original songs and also all of my mixtapes, videos, pictures, and a whole bunch of other things. Okay, so that's gonna be linked right down in the description box right below, and it's also gonna show up on the screen right here somewhere. Okay, so today I'm gonna be talking about the Mackie CR5-X, and which you can actually see both of them propped up right behind me. So about a couple of weeks ago, I did give you guys an unboxing video of these amazing multimedia studio grooving studio monitors. Okay, so whichever name you want to use for these, there are a whole bunch of ways to actually describe these two, but these are amazing speakers right here behind me, and today I'm going to give you my full review about it, and we're gonna just tell it if it's a good buy or it's not. So first off, a really big shout out to Mackie for actually sending these over for me to actually have a look at it. I'm gonna leave affiliate links right in the description box right below, so you can actually go check this out if you want to pick these up for yourself. These do cost about 200 bucks, which I don't feel is a lot for studio monitors. The studio monitors that go about 700 a pair or 350 a pair, or if you want to talk about the Iron 8s that I do have here, those are really expensive. So for these at a really nice price point, well, that is a really nice one. So I suggest to go down in the description box right down below, check it out, see for yourself. There's a lot of Mackie stuff right there, right all the way from headphones to microphones, which I do actually have one propped up right here. It's a Mackie microphone as well. There's headphones, there's microphones, there's studio monitors, there's actually interfaces. There's actually one right here. If you can see it, there's going to be a review about all of these dropping soon. So I highly recommend, if you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button right down below, and also turn on the bell notification, because I did notice that a lot of people that watch my videos actually not subscribed. So that is really going to help me. It's also going to help the YouTube algorithm. I'm also going to be able to make a lot more videos like this. Also, give the video a thumbs up, so when the YouTube algorithm sees those thumbs up, it's going to recommend this video to a lot more people that want to see stuff like this. And just a real quick reminder that summer is actually fully here, and Jade Black just dropped their new collection. It's the summer collection. Okay, so there's a whole host of new designs, new frames, you name it. Okay, if you want this prescribed, you can actually get it prescribed. If you want it in blue light, you can actually get it in blue light. If you want sunshades, anything you do want, Jade Black has you covered with a whole host of designs, and at a really affordable price with premium material. You got Italian acetate with polarized lenses. Okay, so just give it a check out. And also, if you do get something from there using the link right down below, you can actually get 10% off using my code LIFEOFTREX. Okay, so all of that is going to be right down on the screen and also in the description box right down below, so you don't miss it. So without further ado, let's dive into these really amazing speakers, and let me tell you what I really think about them. I've been using these for about a month now, and I really must say they actually really did surprise me in a whole bunch of ways in terms of everything we're going to talk about today, which is the first one is the presentation. These came with a lot of connectivity options, and the presentation in the box was actually really nice, really good, really simple. If you've seen the unboxing video, that is why I do the unboxing videos before I actually do this, because I just want to get straight to the review and not talk about all of that stuff that did come in the box. Okay, so I suggest you check that out and then come back to this video. Now, talking about the design of these speakers, now being these are the CR5, these are 5-inch creative reference multimedia studio monitors. Okay, so there's a whole host of advantages here, being that you do get the signature CR series sound, you get professional sound quality, which is actually great for your home studio, content creation, gaming, and a lot more. Now, being that this is the new set, you do get that new fresh look of the brushed metal on the front panel and a really distinctive outline design. It is really beautiful and it looks really good. Looking at it from every single angle, you can actually tell these were actually crafted and made really well. And actually, big kudos to Mackie here for making something extremely simplistic and also really nice. And did I mention these are super lightweight? They're actually so light, you are actually not think that anything's inside of it compared to what's down there. These are really heavy, but then those are 8-inch with a really big subwoofer and all of that. So let's not just get into what that is right now, but these are really amazing for the size and for how compact and how lightweight they are. They're actually really good. Now let's talk about the connectivity of these speakers. Now there's a whole bunch of ways you can actually connect these to whatever it is that you're actually using. You can actually go through your audio interface, you can actually go through your laptop or a cord, or if you want to use your phone. Now I suggest you look at the manual and look at the different options on how you can actually do this, but I did decide to choose one of this, and I tweaked it a little bit with a subwoofer. Now I'm gonna talk about a subwoofer in a different video, so just stay tuned for that one. It's also a subwoofer by Mackie. It's an 8-inch subwoofer paired with this that is a really beautiful combination, and I suggest if you're gonna get this, also look into getting the subwoofer as well, because them combined makes a really nice combination. Now you get 80 watts of clean audio, okay, and you got 5-inch co-ed woofers on this one, and you have a 0.75-inch of a dome tweeter now, which is actually really simplistic and really nice. Now some of the things that are being included as part of the connectivity that I'm gonna say is something that really surprised me, is that you do get the acoustic pads, which I did decide to put one at the top and also one at the bottom, which actually tries to minimize the bass when you're actually using it, so basically you don't bring down the entire building down, okay. You do get speaker to speaker cable here, and you do get a 1/8-inch to 1/8-inch cable to connect to your smartphone or your media player. Now the way I decided to do mine was actually just take it through from the subwoofer to the studio monitors to the speakers, because I was gonna test this in different variations. Now I didn't test it with the interface, which is actually also from Mackie, and I'm gonna talk about those in another future video, okay, so just stay tuned for that one. So I tested that with the interface, also with my PRESONUS, and also I got Behringer out here. It works absolutely fine. There's no issues with connectivity whatsoever, but I do suggest you look at the manual so you do not make a mistake. Every single cord that you actually need to make any kind of connection that you want is actually included in the box, so you don't have to go out there and scout. When I got this Iron 8, I actually go out there and get a TRS cable for myself. Now if you don't have a TRS cable, there's actually alternatives that you can actually get. If you don't have TRS or RCA, depending on how you want to do, you can actually just go traditional, and there's a whole bunch of ways. Now there's also a switch on the back that actually tells the studio monitors which side the primary one is on, because one of it is the primary speaker, so one can be on the right and one can be on the left. So there's a switch that actually tells it what position it's at, so it knows how to direct the sound. Now one amazing thing that you do get with Mackie products is also Pro Tools, okay. Now you do get Pro Tools with this built in. Now if you wanted to get Pro Tools on your computer or anything like that, or if you just needed a recording software and you didn't want to go out there and buying a Mackie product that actually comes with Pro Tools is really a huge con, okay. So that is something that I really absolutely love. A lot of people ask me how did I get my studio one. I got it when I got my PRESONUS, because it was on a sort of sale and it did have the studio one for artists. Version 4 I believe built right in, so I could actually get that, okay. Now if you need a separate video and you can actually get Pro Tools from any Mackie product, just let me know in the description box right down below. I will be very happy to make a separate video on that and just show you guys how I actually did it. Now let's talk about some other features about these speakers, which includes the volume control does double as an on and off button, which is actually really nice. You do have also, you can actually just plug your smartphone or any other source from a 1/8-inch AUX system that is actually located right up front. You do have front facing headphone jacks, okay, so you can actually plug in anything that I can actually use. Now while you can actually just use any sort of headphones, which I do seem to have a number of them right here, like anything from Sony or anything from Beats, or if you have something from PRESONUS like my HD7s, I did pair this with the MC350s from Mackie itself, and that combination seemed to make a really amazing deal. I've actually noticed that when you're actually pairing like products together, they actually do work a lot more, which is really incredible, I must say. It's kind of like it's just like, why would you use AirPods with Samsungs, if you kind of get where I'm going to at here. So I've kind of just gotten used to just pairing everything Mackie right here, because like if you can actually see, I did say to Mackie Microphones right here, which is actually what I've been using, because I'm going to make a video on that and I'm actually going to share it with you guys. So I decided to test the Mackie products not only with other devices but also with each other, just to see how well they communicate with each other. And if you're going to go for Mackie stuff, then I suggest you could actually go all Mackie Studio if you wanted to, which would actually really sound dope. I have a really Frankenstein studio right here with different sets of microphones and stuff like that. So having just all that is just one thing might not seem like a bad idea, to be honest. Now let's get into the final thing that you guys would actually definitely want to hear about these speakers, which is the sound quality. Now I'm actually gonna play something here and you're gonna hear what it actually sounds like over the video. Be advised that this cannot be guaranteed as what it actually really sounds like when you're actually like in the same room with the speakers and listening to it with your own ears, but I'm going to try my very best to portray that on video right here. Sound quality, it's amazing. Like, it is really good. The treble's really good. The bass is actually really good. Like, surprisingly for its size and the build and for its weight, the bass is actually really strong. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm making too much noise. I have to crank the volume down a little bit, and I've actually never had any reason to really up the volume on this. Now, if I'm just using this to watch a movie, or if I'm just using this to watch anything from YouTube, as you can actually see right here, listen to that. This sounds really amazing. Just listen to the sound quality that's actually coming from this video right now. Or if I'm actually just using this to, you know, playback music, just being around, or if I'm actually using it to actually work in Studio One or Pro Tools, depending on which one you want to use, they work really fine. I did some voiceovers using this, and I used this, and I also used the Mackie headphones. I went into that. It worked amazing. I actually tried to use it to edit some music that I'm actually working on right now, a mixtape, NF My Life. TerexMedia.com. It's gonna land right there soon enough. As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna put that song right there. So it worked really fine. So what is the con, you might be asking? Well, and also a lot of speaker enthusiasts might actually be going through this in their minds and be like, yo, T-Rex, tell us right now, is there a hiss? Yes, there is a hiss, but in fact right now as I'm recording this video, it's actually on, but you cannot hear the hiss from this. I'm actually not hearing it from this right now, and the volume is at a significant amount right here. I just paused what I was listening to before I started recording this video. Now the hiss is there, but you kind of actually have to look for it to actually find it. It's not overly distracting, it's not bad, it's not really bad, because honestly, how many devices can actually go this far with actually not having a hiss? It's really hard for these manufacturers to actually do it, and I totally understand that. Even these big monstrosities over here do have a hiss. So I actually feel like the hiss on that is a lot more than these little guys. So there is a hiss, but it's not that bad, okay? So it's something you can actually deal with. It's something that's actually gonna be totally fine. It's not gonna distract you. It's not gonna overly go like overboard or nothing. No, you're not gonna hear it when you're actually trying to like do your playback, depending on what you're actually doing though. But what I'm just saying is it's not that bad, okay? It's to a certain good amount of level. That is the one con that I actually found with these, okay? Apart from all the other benefits about these. So, what is my final verdict on these speakers? Should you buy it? Should you avoid it? Should you shortlist it? Or should you actually just consider it? Well, I would say you should really strongly consider this. And if you can consider it well enough, then just go right ahead and buy it. If you don't have studio monitors, now we do know how really difficult it is to get studio monitors, especially when you're on a tight budget. These already covers that for you in terms of budget. These can actually serve as good multimedia speakers, and if you pair these with other Mackie products, it actually makes for a really fantastic studio that would not break the bank. So think about it. It goes a really long way if you want to consider this. So that's about it for me. Tell me what you think in the comment section right down below, and see a comparison between this and any other speaker, maybe the Iron 8s, which I don't think would be a fair comparison, maybe another 5-inch speaker. Then just let me know. That would be really fantastic for, you know, for the channel and for the views if you want to see that. So don't forget to drop a like on this video, and tell me in the comment section right down below if you're thinking about getting this, or if you actually have something by Mackie. Don't forget to check out Jade Black and also Mackie. Everything is linked right down in the description box below. Don't forget to check out the second channel also. As I mentioned, I do have a second channel right now for all of my music, and it's going to be right there, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is T-Rex, TerexMedia.com. Don't forget that, and I will see you around. Thank you.